Hello everybody, this is Zach's at it again. I'm your host Zach Cooley, and we are going to have a different kind of podcast coming up. This is going to be our journey, mine and my family's journey, to Disney World. And we actually got to have some interviews with some of the Disney characters. And we're going to start off with the boss, the chief himself, my hero of all my 40 years, Mr. Mickey Mouse. So take the journey with me to the first time I met Mickey on this trip, to the Magic Kingdom, where we meet Mickey Mouse.
We have a whole encyclopedia. Is Mickey signing it for you? Your book?
Oh, actually, it's a book that my husband wrote. So,
To know that you have been my hero for 40 years. You do not know how much you mean to me. You were my best friend when I didn't feel like I had a friend. So, thank you.
I know.
You are.
I know.
Now,
Same
I have
here.
something very special. The last time I met you 5 years ago, I wrote this book.
Yes, there you go.
This is us on the cover here. Would you?
5 years ago.
Would you sign that for me?
Of course, friend. Do you want to send it on your trunk here, Mickey? Perfect. Do you want it in a marker or in a pen?
Either one will be fine.
Okay.
Bella-boo. Honey.
Isn't this wonderful?
It is. Okay, well, look. Get a picture of his competition suit.
You got your own breakfast? Thank you, Mickey.
Perfect. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Sign this? Of course. You can bring that. You can open that up for him.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. You had wanted it open. I was just had a lot.
Disney World is the happiest place on earth. Do you have any apartments for rent anywhere near where you live?
You know, there's a great apartment right above the fire station.
Oh, I would love to look into that. You bring happiness where no other people can. That's for sure. And do you think they'll ever make a movie with you in it? You need your own movie. You need to be a star of your own film. I love the new cartoon series. I think they quit making it. It's so wonderful for our family. But I'm hoping you'll get a movie.
Hopefully someday, right?
You
Yes.
deserve it. God bless you.
Okay.
All right, as you can see, that was a very special moment. I'm not going to lie to you. Having Mickey Mouse sign my book about traveling to Disney as a disabled person, called When Love Meets Disney Magic, that was pretty special. So you can see that we have the cover of my book, followed by the page where he signed it. And when he signed it, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a 40-year-old man, and I teared up when he signed that book for me. So it's something I will always treasure. If you find that this book might be of interest to you, it's $25. You can order it on Lulu.com. Just search When Love Meets Disney Magic on Lulu.com, and you will find it. If you'd like a signed copy and you want to order it directly through me, just message me on Facebook and we'll get that worked out for you. But I really would like you to check that out. Of all the books I've written, it's one of the most special to me, and I've not been able to sell many copies because it is full of color photos, and that makes the print cost expensive and the sale price more expensive. But what is a Disney book without color photos? So you must have that. So anyway, that is what you have here. And I'd like to take you then to the second time I met Mickey. And we'll go over some things later on in the podcast. Just enjoy this.
What's that? I'm sorry?
Do you want me to grab the bowl for you?
Uh-huh, Mickey. Hey! Hey! Oh, you're beautiful! You've been my hero my whole life. 40 years. How many? Oh, you look so beautiful. Oh, wonderful in your adventure costume.
Well, Minnie and Daisy made our outfits and stuff.
Oh, that is fantastic. That's fantastic. I mean, have you ever been to Virginia? Yeah, well, that's where I'm from.
Oh, very nice. Well, thank you for traveling to see us. Yeah.
Oh, Mickey and Minnie are always worth it.
There you go.
I'd like to ask a question if I could. I'd like to know, in real life, were you and Minnie married?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. We've been together for so long. It's there.
Yeah,
It's there. I mean, yeah.
Y'all are the most beautiful couple.
Couple goals, right?
I
Yes.
wish everyone the relationship that you all have had. We've been married 14 years, and you inspire us.
There you
We want to be
go.
like
Beautiful.
you.
I love that.
I love you both so much. And you'll always be my hero.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, are you ready for pictures?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd like to apologize for that portion of the video being sideways, but I think you got the best of it. I certainly was thrilled to meet Mickey, and of course my daughter and I agreed, and my wife, that we should meet Mickey in every park, and I'm so glad that we did. We have one more section coming up for you, but I want to go over some of the questions I asked him. The first one is, will Mickey ever get a full-length animated film? And I sure hope that'll happen, but with the death of Bernie Mattinson, he was the head animator on Mickey's Christmas Carol. It looks like the possibilities of that are slim. I was hoping that with the success of the most recent cartoon series, which is run from 2013 to 2023, that they might be able to make a movie about that. They have wonderful 20-minute segments of the wonderful world of winter, spring, summer, and autumn, which could be combined into a great theatrical film release. Wish they would do something like that. But, it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. I just hope that somebody would get to work on that, because Mickey deserves that, and his fans deserve that. The second thing that I was asking him is, does he know of any apartments near him that I could rent? Because Disney World is the happiest place on earth. Who would not want to live in Disney World? Now, I love my hometown of Withville, Virginia. The only thing that would make it better is if Withville, Virginia had a Disney park. And oddly enough, that almost happened in the 1990s when Michael Eisner was conceiving Disney's America. They looked at Haymarket, Virginia as one of the options for this park, and they were in talks of bringing it to Wythe County. But Wythe County blocked it because they didn't want it to become a tourist town. And that seems ironic now that they have developed their own downtown Withville Corporation, and they want to bring tourists in. And Disney would have already taken care of what they're trying to take care of. So if they had Disney, then I would live in the totally perfect hometown of Withville, Virginia. But they do not have it, so if I had an opportunity to live in Disney World, that would be the only thing that would take me away from my hometown. So needless to say, I guess I'm going to be living here my whole life, just as I have planned. However, I want to stress that, and I did stress to Mickey, that I would never forgive those who blocked Disney from coming to Wythe County. I asked Mickey and Minnie, as you'll note in the video where they are in their jungle costumes at Animal Kingdom, if they had ever been to Virginia, and they said they had. So that makes me wonder if maybe they actually visited where I am from. And how exciting would that have been to know that Mickey had been in Wythe County. And I asked him the question of, are you and Minnie life? Walt Disney said that Mickey and Minnie were married in their private life, and Mickey and Minnie confirmed that to me personally, which makes me very happy, because it does appear in some cartoons that Mickey may have some commitment issues, but if they're already married in real life, then that's not so, and I'm very glad to hear that. So, I asked Mickey in this upcoming next segment, what movie was his favorite that he appeared in. My personal favorite is Mickey's Christmas Carol, because Mickey's Christmas Carol led to Charles Dickens's Christmas Carol being my favorite story of all time. And it's my mother's favorite story of all time, and I read it to my wife and daughter every year. And that started with my becoming obsessed with Mickey's Christmas Carol, playing it year-round after my mother recorded it for me on video cassette. But when I asked him what his favorite movie was that he played in, he said Fantasia, which was of course the costume he was dressed in, and boy did he look dapper in his Sorcerer's Apprentice suit. So this is what you will see next. I also met him at Epcot, and we didn't film that one, but at Epcot it was more the same thing. Every time I meet Mickey, I have to tell him that he was my hero of my entire life, which now will consist of 40 years. And since my daughter's been born 10 years ago, he's been her hero. So there's nothing more exciting to us than meeting Mickey. And as they tell you when you meet these characters in the park, to believe in the magic. And that is certainly no problem for me to believe in the magic. The magic is what keeps me hanging on and is the perfect antidote for living everyday life. Not just with the disability, but just with anyone who has chronic stress. A little Disney magic goes a long way. And I thank Mickey and his friends for constantly providing my family and I with that. So, without further ado, let's get to the third and final filmed meeting of Mickey Mouse, and then we have some more surprises for you, so don't go away.
About traveling in Disney. The three of us are cover together. Now, I'd like to know, what is your favorite movie role? I love you in Christmas Carol. In the Musketeers, the sports fan. What's your favorite? This one. Right here.
Fantasia.
Do you think they'll give you your own movies, your own full-length movies? You deserve that. You need that. I've been waiting all my life for that. You think they'll do that sometime? I sure hope so. All those signs out there, I wanted those to be real movies. They'll look great. Yes, they'll look wonderful.
Okay.
You've been my hero
Put up
for
with
so
the
long.
Johnny.
There's nothing like no you in the world. I love you, Mickey Mouse.
He loves you.
Oh, okay. I was thinking.
Alright. We liked your sunglasses.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, those are really cool. Oh, no problem.
And I love the Runaway Railway. Thank you for saving us.
Oh, of course.
Best ride I've ever been on.
Perfect.
Finally, you'll notice that there are a couple of shots of my wife and I and my daughter and I at the Mickey's Runaway Railway ride at Disney Hollywood Studios, and that makes us a part of a Mickey Mouse cartoon, the newly animated Mickey Mouse cartoon series that ran from 2013 to 2023. We miss it. We wish they made new ones, but we loved being a part of a cartoon called The Perfect Picnic, and we were caught in a cyclone and a volcano and the train running backwards, and Mickey and Minnie saved us from peril in that 7 minutes. Now, I don't normally transfer to rides, but this one I was determined to, and it was absolute bedlam trying to get on that ride. My wife could not lift me independently. My daughter could not help her. And thank God 2 angels came on who were nurses, and they offered to help us. And they waited for us when we got off. I don't remember the names of those 2 precious ladies, but if it hadn't been for them, I would not have been able to ride the ride. And I will ask God to bless them in my prayers, because it was the best ride I've ever been on at any point in time. I will never do it again because of the trouble it takes to get on it, but I'm so glad that I got to experience it, and I got to experience it with my family. You'll notice in those videos, I have some pictures from when we visited with them at Animal Kingdom as well, but for some reason I could not load them onto the video, so I'm not sure why they wouldn't run, but we have some nice shots for you to go along with this talking that I'm doing. And Mickey was a big fan of Bella's shoes. She had pink and red glitter down the side of her tennis shoes, and he was a big fan of that. Minnie liked them as well. When we visited with Minnie, she was wonderful. She signed both my daughter's book bag and my wife's book bag. Both of them had Minnie Mouse on it, and she autographed it for us, which was really great. Meant a lot to both Emily and Bella. But I wanted to point out Mickey's Runaway Railway. It is worth it to do if you are able and a fan of Mickey. Absolutely do this ride. The graphics were amazing. And I also want to talk about Fantasmic. Fantasmic was a fabulous show that ended Hollywood Studios for the park closing. It was a 30-minute show about Mickey's dream and the power of imagination. He's in his Fantasia suit, and as the sorcerer, he stirs up fireworks and water shows, and all the villains from all the movies and cartoons take on Mickey and try to turn his dream into a nightmare and rob him of love, beauty, and happiness that he tries to spread to the world. But in the midst of it, he decides that this is his dream and he's not going to let them take it away. And what ensues is a brilliant show of LED screens across water, boat rides with characters in it. Every character you can imagine is there, and the most amazing firework display you can come across in your life. And you won't find me mentioning this in my columns because I just ran out of space. There was so much that we had done and so little space to talk about it. But to interview Mickey Mouse is the thrill of my 20-year career. And as you can see, he was very great and accommodating. And it was an honor to meet him and all his friends. We have some more coming up, so don't go away and stay with us.